Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be reviewing the NOCS Pink Edition Gilded Edition. So as you might know, I have reviewed the other colors. So I've reviewed the orange, teal, and pink. Sorry for the wind. And now they have released the Gilded editions. I only have the pink as of now. I may get the other ones in the near future, but I only have the Gilded. I only have the Gilded pink right now. So let's just get into it. Obviously the box is the same as the other one, except for on the back there is a sticker that is holographic, and there's also a stamp that says, a seal that says the number out of 1,000, because these are limited to 1,000. I do have to double check what the normal pink deck was limited to. It was limited to something I believe it was more than 1,000. However, when I opened this deck, I think this just might be mine, but I did notice some strange things. So obviously I knew that this sticker was on the cellophane, and so for that reason I wasn't planning on taking off the cellophane. And I don't take off the cellophane off of at least half of my decks for various reasons. I can get into that in a different video. But I decided I was going to try taking it off and just checking that there was nothing on the underneath. But actually I cannot take the cellophane off no matter how hard I pull. And then also when I opened up this cellophane, the top portion at least, when I took off the top portion, this seal was already actually opened. It seems really strange, and it is. I'm not exactly sure why. I could talk to House of Playing Cards or try contacting House of Playing Cards and see, but it's not really a worry of mine. I've looked through the cards and they look undamaged, so I'm not really sure exactly what it was about. Maybe they have to do that with all of the holographic or the gilded just to check that they are the gilded decks and not the normal ones. I think that's also probably why they put the sticker here, because other than that the box is the same. So I do think that there's glue on the bottom maybe that got stuck, or the adhesive that sticks the cellophane to itself is still there. But yeah, so when you open the deck, everything else is the same, right? If you look at the actual cards, the jokers and aces and all the way through are the same. Obviously there's this new coloration with this teal and this orange. These are the two colors of the previous decks that I have reviewed. Check those out. And that just goes all the way through. Yeah, so that goes all the way through all the suits, diamonds, clubs, hearts. So then you get a blank card and a Queen of Hearts. Now if I just flip this deck over, you will also notice that the backs are the same. However, the one thing that is different in this deck are the sides. So I can tell that you guys can see this on camera, but this is actually the first gilded deck I actually have ever owned. And gilded deck just basically means that the sides have been treated, so they're usually metallic. Sometimes gilded decks are gold, sometimes they're silver, like this, or this is kind of like a holographic, multicolored kind of one. But it's interesting because if you look at an individual card, you actually can see slightly the metallic or the gilding on the sides. Yeah, so this deck is limited to a whole lot less. As far as handling, I will say it does not handle exactly the same. I believe the paper is actually the same as the other decks. However, the gilding on the sides makes it so the cards just bend ever so slightly different, I believe. That could just be my imagination, but I believe it does. It feels a little bit more plasticky, which I think is also just on my fingertips while I dribble this deck. I actually have the Bicycle Prestige deck, which is a completely plastic deck, and it also feels different. They still handle well, but they feel a little different. And I'm not positive, but I believe the more you shuffle a gilded deck, it may start to wear and chip these the gilded part, the same way that you might see that with a deck that does not have a white border, but it has a black border or other colored border. So yeah, other than that, this is really all there is that there's the gilded is what they call it, the gilded edges. It's, again, this is a new release in this series. I know that the pink edition has sold out already. There were only 1,000. Obviously Alex Pandrea, the creator of this, definitely owns at least one. So obviously there is less than 1,000 in the consumer's hands. But yeah, there's 1,000, so they were limited. The teal and the orange gilded decks are still out there, and They are a little bit cheaper. They're $10 cheaper than this deck, I believe. So you guys can go check those out. I'll leave a link in the description box to see if they are still available. If so, you guys can pick those up. But yeah, so this is that deck, and I do want to just end this video by saying it's good to be back. It's been a while since I've posted, and I'm working on a couple videos, and just life kind of got out of hand, or just kind of took control as the school year wound to a beginning and all of that happened. However, I will be posting more frequently again, as it has been over a month since I've posted, and I don't enjoy when that happens, but it will happen occasionally, so I thought I would just put that out there. But I am working on my deck collection video. It is out. It's in the works. Parts of it are filmed, and I just have to film some other aspects of it and put it all together, but it is in the works. And then I have a couple other ideas that I have not yet filmed, but I will do that in the near future. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.